Right, the first dimension will be the dimension of this bit up the top, which is going to be the indexy bit. That measures out at 925, and I've got the bar down to 945, so I've got 20 to play with on there. Next thing is I want the dimension, this diameter here down for the thread. The distance, we need to turn it down. That's what we're going to do next. Turn that down to the diameter for the thread, which is 1.6 inches from that end. All I'll do, I'll just put a mark, a reference mark to work to. So we'll turn that diameter there down. It's about half a thou too big, if that. What I'll do, I'll machine the shoulder and just polish that. I need an undercut on there for the screw cutting tool to run into, and actually an undercut on that one as well. Put a nice little radius on this side as well. I'll just break the edges on them two corners. Put a good lead on there for the thread to start on. Right, now it's cooled down, we'll measure that again. Within half a thou, I'll just polish that and put a bang on size. Oh, well, you can see them make that. That's the size, which is 547. And we're at 547 on there. What I think I'll do, I'll machine this bit next, which is the recess for the locking piece to go into, and cut the thread. That's the bit I'm more likely to make a mistake on. I'm fairly happy I can cut the thread. Right, this diameter here is quite important. Right, 934, and we're looking for 930, 929. I've slowed the period down. This should put a bang on side. Which it is. Right. I'm going to use the parting tool to machine the groove in there. The parting tool is on centre height, but I've got to make sure it's square that way in relation to the job. One way of doing it is put a square on there, so down to it's touching the blade, all the way down the blade, like that. Lock it up and check it again. It's touching the blade all the way down. That means the tool is dead square to the job. Right, the parting tool's touching, and I know the parting tool is 120 thou thick. I've got my travel dial set on 0, so if I wind that out, go in for 120. Right, that puts me right on the edge of the job. So now we need to go in for 184, so we'll zero that again. So 184. Right, we'll lock the carriage up with that. And that is going to give with a start of that groove there. Right, so the groove is 250 thousandths deep, 250 thousandths a side. What we'll do, we'll put the lathing back here, so it's running nice and slow, everything's locked up. We'll gently feed this in. I've got the cross slide zeroed there. Right, that's 240. Right, so our groove at the minute is 120 thou wide, because that's the width of the parting tool. Right, what I'll do, I'll move it another 120, which is the width of the parting tool. Lock it up at that, and that should give a width groove now of 240, and we'll need 380. And so we're back on 0, so we'll cut down 240 thou again to the same depth. It should cut easier this time because it's only cutting exactly where the legs for the chips to go from. Right, that measures 337 and I need 390. And I've still got 10 thou to take out of the bottom. Only get a little bit of flex on the tool, but we can just keep nibbling away till we get it right. Right, this should be our last cut. We're now down to full depth as well, that's down to 50. Just clean the bottom of the That's nice. That's a nice fit in there. That's just what I wanted. It's down below the surface there. All I want now is a couple of little radiuses on there, some threads on, and we'll get them near. I'll just eyeball this and just break those two edges. Like that. Like that. Touch more, won't do any harm. Right. So that's a nice fit in there. I've got one or two ideas for that end for me for marking it off and for putting the hex in to drive it. But the next thing now is the threads.